Morning everybody, how you doing? Just thought I'd do a quick weekly check-in. I'm just on my way to the club to do aqua yoga, and like always, life's just so busy. I've just been to the Food Revolution and got my food parcel, so our hair's a little bit dishevelled because I was like pegging out washing and then suddenly realised it was my time slot to go. And I love picking up those parcels because basically it's food that would normally go into landfill that's still perfectly okay. Do you know what I mean? I've just got a full cauliflower, got a full cauliflower, punnet of mushrooms, you know, half dozen bananas, apples, salad, you know, like iceberg lettuce, that kind of thing. Because I was on quite a late slot today. You know, you can normally pick up a couple of bunch of flowers, but I picked up a little bit more because I know that it closes in the next, like it was going to close in the next quarter of an hour, so I just picked up a whole tray of daffodils. So I'll distribute those. I won't keep them all to myself, but you know, tulips, roses. I didn't make it round to the side to like where you get today what would have been food meal deals yesterday, so it's still absolutely fine. Obviously they have to put dates on things because otherwise, you know, the shelf life would go on and on and on, so they do that to sort of get people to purchase it on that day. But you know, I've been eating from there for months and I've been absolutely fine, touch wood. Yeah, anyway, so I'm heading up to Cams. So Monday, this week so far, so Monday I went back to teaching for the NCT and I did a course with 7 couples. Absolutely, I came home and I was absolutely buzzing. I didn't get home till gone 10 because it's in a venue that's kind of half an hour away from home. So I came home and I was like absolutely buzzing. So I usually have to sit down and watch what I call some mind-numbing TV just to like settle my whole system down. But yeah, no, I thoroughly enjoyed it. I can't wait to go back and teach on Monday again. So it was definitely the right choice to go back to teaching. And then Tuesday, it's really weird. It's like I've gone full circle. I was teaching and then on Tuesday I was dog grooming. So I had 2 of my regular dogs in. I thoroughly enjoyed that as well. Exhausting, but thoroughly enjoyed that. And then yesterday it was sunny, so I was picked up by a lovely gentleman and taken out for lunch, and we walked Bonnie down at Port Solent, so it felt like we were in like Spain or somewhere because the sun was out and the boats were, you know, the people out cleaning and getting their boats ready for going on the water on the Solent in the summer. So it was very still, very quiet atmosphere, but that was lovely because it was kind of a getting to know someone kind of session, so it was like we were able to talk and weren't overlooked or over listened to. So yeah, it was lovely, really, really lovely. So that put a smile on my face. But I do suffer with food intolerances, so I did have a bit of a flare up last night, so hence looking a little bit dishevelled, and I think actually going and doing some exercise will really help with that. Been looking at I've just got to reduce my diet. I've just eaten a few different things lately that I shouldn't, and I know I shouldn't, but when you're out and you're socializing, you kind of you want to join in, don't you, and not be like a social pooper that just says can't have this, can't have that. I only had a soda and lime. But anyway, yeah, really, really pleasant evening. And then today's just been a bit rush because I've had to go get my parcel, and then now I've come here for a swim, so I'm really looking forward to having a swim because that's just going to stretch everything out and hopefully make my stomach feel a little bit more settled. So I don't know if any of you out there suffer with the same issue like bloat and IBS and food intolerances. I'm going to like claw it right back now to just protein and some sort of steamed or sauteed vegetables, and gradually do that for a few weeks, sort of have a couple of eggs with spinach in the morning, not every day, but I can't remember, but we've done a whole food map thing anyway, and I'm just gonna like go very, very bland for a couple of weeks, allow my stomach and my intestines and everything where the inflammation is to sort of settle back down, and then reintroduce things one at a time and see what creates a flare up. Just subconsciously it's always playing on my mind when I get taken out to dinner and I look at a menu, I look at the, you know, do you want a starter, do you want a main, do you want a dessert, and I'm sort of looking at it all thinking there's only like one thing on there that I can eat, and then it makes that other person feel like they can't have a starter or a dessert, and you know, I don't want anyone to feel like that. So you know, I usually sort of restrict going out, but I don't want to. I want to be a social butterfly. I want to spread my wings, as it says in the. So yeah. Anyway, I need to go because my swim is in like 9 minutes, and I need to get into my swim gear. So I hope you have fabulous today. It's not as nice. It's a little bit white, bleak, grim weather again. But whatever you're doing, I hope you have a fabulous day. Speak to you soon. Bye.